What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm a little late getting to this topic. Unfortunately, I have had a big project that I've been working on for another channel, and I haven't had time to talk about it. But you guys know, a while back, I got power level shamed. Like, big time. Like, I was... And it's on me. I have not focused on power level in a long time. And some of that's laziness, and some of that is just honestly, like... Link level grinding is not something I terribly enjoy doing. But now, link levels are easier than ever, and they really count for a huge amount. So we talked a little bit a couple weeks ago about power levels, and I broke it down, but actually I have it right here. So how do you get power levels? It says right here, very simply. Number of hidden potential paths added, 1 node equals 1 point. Now, here's the deal, guys. You probably have a ton of units out there, a ton of units in your box that have no nodes, because you're either sitting on like some free-to-play units that you don't care about, haven't looked at in 2-3 years, you're sitting on like super strikes or whatever. Most people, unless you're really anal about this, are sitting on tons of units that you can upgrade. And when you're talking 200 points a shot, this can be massive. So I would highly recommend, number one, get on that. Start throwing nodes around. Right now, you actually can get a ton of runs every single day on your hidden potential. Now, I haven't done that in forever because I'm sitting on, more hidden potential stuff than I could probably ever use. But once again, I've been doing it religiously every single day, basically since it came out. So I've got more than I'll ever need in my entire, probably Dokkan career. Now, that said, I mean, I've been playing this game since year one, so I've got a lot of units and I've got a lot of saved up stuff. Number of link skills max level. Now, link skills max level really is kind of like the best way to get, essentially, to get your power levels up. And now it's faster than ever. Like, you have the orbs that could do it. You've got the keys that could do it. What I like to do is I like to hold on to the keys basically until I get units to like level 8, level 9, and then use the keys to get those last couple levels. It makes the most sense. But right now, we actually have tons of options all the time to max out levels. We've got things that are running currently. We'll talk about all that in a moment. We've got extra keys. We've got all kinds of stuff happening. So there's just right now an insane number of ways to max those link levels like never before. Never before. And that's the best way to do this. So while I'm not a big fan of link level grinding, honestly right now, grinding a unit up from like, I'll use orbs to get to like level 3, level 4, and then from that point, get to like level 8 and then use keys, right? It really makes a ton of sense. And I don't even wait till I get all my links to like level 8. I get like a couple level 9, a couple level 7, and then just go. Because you can always throw teams around that have 1 or 2 links at level 7 just for your link level grinding, and then just grind them up. There's tons of ways to do this. Right now, this is the best time. If you are looking to get your power levels up, you're never going to find a better time. Now, number of stages cleared by difficulty, okay? So number of stages cleared by difficulty is 50 points. I actually have a few stages out there that I need to clear, mostly in the Dragon Ball story stuff. I just haven't really bothered. I've been holding on to it for Dragon Stones or whatever. But this is the time. This is like now, finally, yes, I will be clearing that. But it is only 50 points. It's not world-ending, but if you have a bunch of them out there that you haven't been doing, older events, heck, you've got keys you can throw around, do it. Number of Dokkan Awakened characters. Now, this is kind of a controversial one. I leave a lot of units in my bin unawakened. If I get, say we get like the new units that are not Dokkan Fests, right? Unless it's a unit that I know I'm going to use all the time and I'm going to use a lot of times I'll just let that sit in my bin unawakened until I get the 14 of them that I need to level them up. And I do enough summons that usually happens quick enough. But those are units that I don't use a lot because a lot of times they're not relevant. Here's the thing, though. Right now, and I'm actually going to go look at this real quick, and we'll come back to this here in a minute. But right now, and I don't know about you guys, if I go into my reverse stages here, I have over 600. You can actually see some units right here that are reverse awakened for that exact reason. I have over 600 of these the hourglasses that I can actually use to then reverse a unit. So there's nothing stopping me at this point, at this juncture of the game. Darn near 10 years, well, nine years JP side, 8.5 years global side. The better part of a decade. Like, be real. This is the better part of a decade into the game. I have enough items. There's no excuse for me not to awaken every unit that I instantly get, and then I can reverse them and wait for that. And the best part is, even a unit that's reversed still counts. Now, here's where I'm really going to get a little crazy on you guys, and a lot of people didn't like this little factoid I dropped on you, but if you are just going for strict power level, and I'll kind of give you guys an idea of how I've been utilizing this. When I started immediately after this event dropped, I was just under 1 million. I had like 977,000 points. Right now, I'm going crazy, and I am going to go as fast and as hard as possibly can into these events. I'm going to clear all my stages. I'm going to clear everything. I'm basically going to EOL my game. I'm going to awaken all my units, even my old units. And when it comes to like free-to-plays and super strikes and all that stuff, you can still level those guys up. Dokkan awaken them and reverse them, and just have, your UR or your TUR, your UR, and an SSR that's fully Dokkan, just reversed. Well, you can't reverse them down to SSR, but you get the basic idea. You can have as some people thought I was saying like have 6 or 7 of them. You can. It's a bit overkill, but I like to have a full box. I like to try for the full collection. Have the TUR, have the SSR. I have the levels that really matter. Obviously, I'm not going to have the SSR and the UR and the TUR. I'm talking like LR, TUR and the UR. That's kind of where I don't go too crazy. But there's no reason why you couldn't do that, okay? So, especially on free-to-plays, especially on Super Strikes, especially on any of those. And remember, that is going to be plugging your link levels, right? That's nodes. That is Dokkan Awakenings. That is everything. So if you have, say for the sake of argument, you have a Super Strike, right? You get that Super Strike fully, link leveled, fully everything. How many points would that be? So let's say, for the sake of argument, let's go look at a Super Strike real quick. Because I need the visual aid. I am a visual person. So we're going to go to growth here. And I'm going to go to UR, but I'm still going to keep it on super attack level. And here we go. All right, so we've got, let's just say for the sake of argument, this Kid Vegeta here, okay? So level 100, or so 100% in the hidden potential system. He's got 7 link levels. If I then get his UR form, the lower form of this, right, and get him to 100%, where you actually are at SA 15, that would then be, we got 7 link levels, we got him at 100%. That's, let's say, I forget exactly how many nodes it is, but it's like 200-ish nodes. Let's say for the sake of argument, 200 nodes. Plus the Dokkan Awakenings. You get, 3, I think, Dokkan Awakenings to get them all the way up there. And then I would reverse one of them back to get SA 15. And once again, I know this is just Super Strikes for an example because they have so many Awakenings. You're talking, let's just go back here and do some quick maths, because I need to see the actual numbers. Power level boost. Let's go take a look. Okay, so hidden potential orbs. Let's say this 200 per. I'd say, just sake of argument, I forget exactly how many it is. I'm sure somebody's in the comments can be like, of course, it's like 246. How do you not know that? Because I don't pay attention. Say for the sake of argument, 200. Okay, that's then 400 points there. Link levels. If you get all of them at max link level, that is 14,000 power level. That's a significant boost right there, right? That's the biggest boost. Then you're already going to have your stages cleared anyway. It doesn't really matter. But it's another 200 points. Then Dokkan Awakened characters, 150 points. So you're talking another 600 points right there in all of the Dokkan Awakenings that you have to do. So that's 600 points plus 400 points is 1,000. You're talking well over 15,000 power level just for that little tiny thing. And there's how many Super Strikes right now, right? There's how many free-to-play units. There's how many friend point units. Friend point LRs. Good grief. You can get all the friend point LRs at all the levels and then do this again. So it's really simple, guys. You can plug these numbers with a little tiny bit of work. And right now, there's never been a better time. Now, Also consider once per day, get Grand Elder's Guidance. Now, if I'm going to be real here for a minute, I wouldn't use free-to-plays on these levels. I would stick to link level grinding or low-level orbs and whatever for them. I wouldn't even use keys on my free-to-plays. I would save all of these types of situations for my Dokkan Fests. I never use orbs. I never use keys personally. I never do anything like that, even on a free-to-play. I will grind a free-to-play for 6 months to get a level 10 before I use that, because I use my Dokkan Fest so much more readily. So I'm not necessarily saying utilize keys, utilize all that on a free-to-play. But the option is there if you have enough of them. And there may come a day where we have enough of these items to do that. So it is an option. It's out there, but I personally wouldn't do it. However, the whole point in this video is saying you have an opportunity here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this number as my baseline, and I'm going to grind like crazy. Now, obviously, you also want to get your rewards down here by doing your dailies and everything. If you're not hitting level 12, shame on you. But even I did last month, and I was really bad about it last month because I had another project going on. But I'm going to use this as a baseline. 1.188 million. My goal by the end of this is 1.5, if not maybe more. Like, I really want to get this level up there. I really want to work on this, and I want this to be a number that I'm actually proud of. So let me know what your base level is, and if you're going to grind along with me, go for it. Like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Criticisms as always, because I know there's going to be a ton of them out there, and I'll catch you guys on the next Dokkan Battle video.